This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah. Good evening, all of you. Am I audible to you?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Yes, guys. So now we'll start our session. So today, why we are taking this session means, so we need to be know about the what is use of Python full stack development. Okay. So by learning Python full stack development, what we can do in the real time, and what is the importance of Python language. So where we are using Python in the real time applications. So what kind of applications we can design using the Python. So like these all things we need to get over you. So day by day, like we will discuss about the Python related. So more thing. Okay. So Python full stack, Python full stack development. Yeah. So if you are becoming like a full stack developer, so you will get more interview calls in the real time. Okay. So you'll get more interview calls and you will get more packages and your job also more secured if you are becoming like a full stack developer. That is not only Python full stack development, either Java full stack development or .NET full stack development or Python full stack development. Okay. So only for full stack developers having more demanding in the real time environment. So why these full stack developers having more demanding? These all things we will discuss. Okay. So yeah, before going to
సార్
start,
మనం
yeah,
మన సెషన్ తెలుగులో కూడా చెప్పుకోవచ్చు సార్ వీ హ్యావ్ తెలుగు పార్టిసిపెంట్స్.
yes, I will ask that. Yeah, here all of you knows Telugu.
తెలుగు తెలుగు.
Everybody is okay with Telugu. I mean, Telugu means sometimes explanation I will explain with Telugu and definitions I'll give you in English. Okay, here Simran don't know about the Telugu. No problem. We'll discuss explanation everything in the English. Okay. So any of particular student, if not understanding any particular concept, so I will explaining that in your Telugu language also. So no problem. Python is understanding very easily. So why you will understanding after completing this demo session. Clear that? Yes. Yeah. Before going to start about this session, before going to start about this session, first of all, I will introduce myself. Okay. So my name is J.S. Rao. So people call like Srinivas Rao also. Okay. So I have experience, guys. I have experience. 8 years of experience I have in the web development. Okay, so 8 years of experience in web development I have. Web development, and in the teaching I have experience. So in the teaching I have experience. 5 years of experience. Okay, 5 years of teaching experience I have, guys. From last 5 years onwards, I'm teaching the same. I'm doing the job also, and parallelly I'm teaching also. Okay, so only early morning session, late night session, like that. Yeah. So here in this Python full stack development, so we have the different parts. We have the different courses. So in Python full stack development, we need to be learn about the Python language, guys. We need to be learn about the Python language, and later that so Django framework, D Django framework, where D is silent. That's why people are calling Django framework. Okay, so Django framework and later database related, guys. database related. We have the so many databases like Oracle database, we have MySQL, we have SQL Server, we have PostgreSQL, we have SQLite 3, we have MongoDB, we have. So any one database knowledge we need to be know. Okay, if you want to be becoming like a full stack developer, and later more important one, UI technologies. We need to be know about the UI technologies. UI technologies. So UI technologies means here again more there, HTML there, CSS there, okay, and JavaScript is there, JavaScript is there, and then Bootstrap is there, like that many things there. Okay, so minimum we need to be know about these things if you want to be becoming like a UI developer. Okay, so I will tell about what is UI, what is HTML, these all things slowly. Just wait. Yeah. So in this Python full stack development, we are going to be learn about these all things, guys. About the Python language we are learning, about the Django framework, and about the one database, any one database. So here we have the many databases, guys. Here we have the many databases. So Oracle we have, MySQL we have, and MongoDB we have, MongoDB. Like so many are there. Okay. So, and here frameworks also, Django framework we have, Flask framework we have. We are not going to learn about all the frameworks. At least any one framework, at least any one framework. That is Django we are choosing here. We are going to be choosing this one. Okay. Why not Flask? Why the Django only? We will discuss clearly, slowly. Okay, so that's why I'm not writing this one. So here also many databases there, Python related MySQL people are learning. Why MySQL, why not other DBs? These all things I will explain, don't worry. Yeah, so in this full stack development, so one by one, these are all things we need to be learned. Then only we are going to be becoming like a Python full stack developer. Okay, so why means any real time application you can choose, guys. Any real time application, for example, Amazon application, Flipkart application, Zomato application, Swiggy application, Book My Show, YouTube, whatever. So any application you can take it real time. So all the applications having these all areas, guys. Okay, three majorly all the applications contains three parts. Majorly all the applications contains three parts, guys. So one is front end part, one is the back end part, one is the database part. Okay, front end coding, back end coding, database coding, all the applications contains. Okay, so what is front end coding, what is back end coding, what is the database coding, we need to be know first of all. Okay, so I will show you one ready-made image here, then you will understand it more. So this is one application, guys. Consider like this is like one Zomato application or Swiggy or YouTube or whatever. One full application, this one. Okay. So here the human being person there, users there, guys. So users will give the data. Users will give the data. Okay. How users giving data using the computer means using the front-end development related applications. Okay, so simply we are calling this is a client-side application, and the server-side application here is the database side is there. Okay, so now browser we are using, guys. Just you can take it like a Facebook. Facebook you can take it, guys. I want to do the Facebook registration. If I want to do the Facebook registration, I need to enter my first name, my last name, my email, my password, my phone number, my country name, like that. All the fields we are entering. So how user enters the data means using the client-side application. So client-side application is nothing but browser. Browser. In the browser, we are designing the registration form. Okay. In for the Facebook application, we are designing the registration form. So using that registration form, this user will enter what is user first name, what is user last name, what is email, like that. All the fields data entered by the user. Okay. After entering, user going to click this submit button. Okay. Sign up button going to be clicking. Then whatever the data we are entering here, whatever the data we are entering using this form, that data sending to the server side application. The data is sending to the server side application. So server side application is nothing but backend development we are calling. Server side application nothing but backend development. Okay, so if you want to develop in the server side application, we need to know about any one language, any one programming language. So we have the Python language, we have the Java programming language, we have the .NET programming language or C language, like many languages we have, guys. So out of all the languages, any one framework, any one programming language we need to be know, and that language related framework we need to be know. So every language having its own frameworks. Every language having its own frameworks. So one or many frameworks may have. So at least we need to be know about one framework, one language, its framework. Okay. For example, Python is a language here. Python is a language, and Python related framework is the Django here. Java is a language, guys. Core Java is a language, and its framework JSP is there. Okay, JSP is there. Um, Spring Boot is there, Hibernate is there, like many frameworks there. If you are taking .NET related, C Sharp language is there. Okay, .NET related C Sharp language there. After that, ASP .NET framework there, MVC framework is there. Like every language having its own framework. So you need to be choose one particular language and later its framework. Then we can develop in this backend coding of this application. Okay, yes. So here first of all, if you want to be developing this front end development of our application, nothing but client side application related data, if you want to be developing, then we need to be learn about the UI technologies. We need to be know about UI technologies. UI means user interface, guys. UI means user interface. So users using this interface will give data, and that data submitting to server side application, and using server side application submitting to the database. In the database permanently we can store data, and later we can use this data whenever we want. Okay, so for that UI technologies here required to take the data from the users, guys. So UI technologies means HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, jQuery, like these all things called like UI technologies. So by using the UI technologies, we can developing the presentation logics of our application. Presentation logics. So what is the use of presentation logics means? Using the presentation logics, we can take the data from the user. That is the part. Okay. So that's why from user, if you want to be take the data, then UI technologies we need to be learn. After that, this data, if we want to store in the database, so first of all, we need to be learn about any one language and then its framework. Okay, na? Yeah. Now using this language and this framework, whatever the data here entered, that data is receiving, okay, reading, and later that data sending to the database. In the database, what is our first name, what is our last name, email, password, confirmation password, like all storing. So user one registered first, user two registered, user three registered, like that many users will register here. Later they will log in. Okay, users will be login. So whenever we are trying to log in, we are giving our username and password, and that data we are checking in the DB. So is this valid username and password? Okay, if it is valid, then we are successfully going to be login. Otherwise, showing like invalid username password. Understanding, guys? So finally, so this is we are calling front end development. So using the front end development, user will communicate to the client side application. Okay, so the person who is responsible, the person who is responsible to developing the client side application, then that person we are calling UI developer. This person we are calling like UI developer. So all UI developers must be required to know about the UI technologies. This point remember, guys. Okay, next, the person who is responsible to developing the server side application, the person who is responsible to developing the server side application, then that person we are calling backend developer. Okay, so backend developer must be required to know about any one language and its framework. And backend developer responsibility is what means. So backend developer is responsible to communicating with these front-end technologies. Okay, so simply client-side application. Backend developer is responsible to communicate with the client-side application and receiving this data and validating that data, submitting that data to the database. Okay, so anyone having doubt? Yeah, that's right. Next, the person who is responsible to work on this database side. Okay, the person who is responsible to work on this database side, then the person we are calling DB developer, database developer. Okay, so database developers must be required to know about any one database language. Okay, database related queries simply. So, for example, MySQL database queries or MongoDB or Oracle DB, like many DBs there. So, in our session, in our Python full stack development, I will teach about the MySQL DB and MongoDB. Okay, so this is a SQL DB. This is no SQL DB. So what is the use of SQL DB? What is the use of no SQL DB? First of all, what is the difference between SQL and no SQL? These all things later slowly we will discuss clearly. Okay, yeah. So now here this person we are calling UI developer. Later here we are calling backend developer, and later here we are calling DB developer. Okay, so whom we are calling full stack developer means the person who is responsible to work on this UI technology side and the server side technologies and this database related queries. Then that person we are calling like a full stack developer. Full stack developer is able to write the UI coding or else the presentation logics of our application and the server side logics of our application and the database logics of our application. So he can have total controlling on our application. So that's why these full stack developers are having more demanding nowadays. Why means, for example, you can see guys, this is a Zomato application assumption. This is a Zomato Zomato application. So later I have here one more application like Facebook application or Swiggy application like that. So for example, Facebook, I have this is one more application. Okay. So for the Zomato, for the Facebook, UI is common, guys. UI is common. Okay. We need to be know about the UI. For the Facebook also, we need to be know about the UI. And later database is also common. Okay. Here also database is common. So only the server side application may changing. So some people using Python language with its framework. Some people learning Java and its frameworks. Some people learning .NET and its frameworks like that. Okay, but these Python developers or Java developers or .NET developers all should be required to know about these UI technologies. This is common. All people learning HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, and all the people Python learners, .NET learners, Java learners, all the people learning database queries also common. Database queries also common. So only difference is server side related language and its framework. Okay, na? As a Python learners, so we are writing Python code here for communicating with the front end and interacting with the database. Okay, so as a Java developer, Java related logics they will write here, they will communicate. .NET developers they will write .NET related coding and they will communicate. Understanding? So this is we are calling full stack development. So right now you are a full stack developer, just assumption. So it means you know UI technologies, you know server side technologies, and you know DB related. So myself, Python full stack developer, assumption guys. So I have one project in my company, and I'm working on that project. Okay, after 6 months, my project is over, completed. Later, no Python project. Later, no Python projects. So I don't have any work. Then company people, management people will thinking about me. So without working, so we are paying to him every month lakhs of salary like that. They're thinking. So not only me, like me, many people may there, okay, may available guys. So that's why company people thinking about the cost production guys, cost of the project. So cost related they are thinking, okay. So if you are a full stack developer, for example, so after completing my Python, no Python project there in my company. So in my company, Java project there, .NET projects also there. Same time, Python project there, Java is there, .NET is there. My Python project is completed right now. It's over. Okay. So after that, no new project is there. So then myself, full stack developer means I know about the UI technologies. So for this Java project, they may use me, okay, for developing the presentation related logics. Means using these all technologies, I will work on this project. Okay. So later I can also work on this project also. So this is a Java related project. This is a .NET related project. But if you know UI related things, so for any technology, we can work on that for Java, for Python, for .NET. Got it? So that's why company people giving more priority to the full stack developer guys. Is it clear? All the people? So if we want to be know about these frameworks, first of all, we need to be know about the languages. So Python language related features, all the things we need to be know. So you don't worry about in the full stack development, these all things I will cover. And the people who wants to learn only Python related, only Python language, not full stack development, then so those people can learn about only this language. Okay, and also database related. So MySQL, MongoDB related I will teach along with the language. Okay, using Python language, how we are interacting to MySQL DB and how we are performing the CRUD operation. CRUD means creating, updating, reading, deleting, okay, operations. In database, how we are creating new data, how we are updating existing data, how we are reading existing data, how we are deleting existing data. So like these CRUD operations, how we are performing. So I will take care. Okay, na? So here normal Python development is there, full stack Python development is there guys. So if you want to be learn only Python language, only Python language if you want to be know. So Python language means here we have core Python, we have core Python, and we have advanced Python guys. Advanced Python, core Python, advanced Python. These two things we are going to be learn for this language, okay. And also one database related, simply MySQL related, okay, MySQL or and MongoDB related also I will take care how to communicating using Python to MySQL DB or MongoDB. Got it? So yeah, these things, only these things if you want to be learned, then 45 days, okay, 45 working days required guys, 45 sessions, 45 days duration. So this Python language related, core Python, advanced Python, and database related. So 45 days time taking. Okay, and total full stack development. Total full stack development if you want to be learn guys. This full stack development if you want to be learn. So along with the Python language, it's a framework also there and UI technologies also there. Okay, so then total full stack development taking total full stack development taking duration 2.5 months guys. Okay, 2.5 months. So two and 2.5 months taking. Yeah. So time, every day time, 2 hours we are taking 5 p.m. to 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Okay. Every day 2 hours time we are spending, and every day after completing class, every day after completing class, so class material guys, class material will be shared to you. Okay, material sharing to your mails, to your emails guys. I'll take your emails After completing session, that session related material, already created materials there, and I will say to you, you need to be read, okay, when coming to the next class. Before coming to the next class, you need to be complete this material reading, and sometimes assignments also giving for your practice, okay. So if you are working on those all assignments, then you will get more subject, and when you are attending the interviews also, so easily you will crack the interviews after completing the assignments. So many assignments I'll give you guys, okay. Many assignments I'll give you for every week. One assignments I will say to you, and end of the course I will say to the some interview questions also, some PDFs there, okay, how you need to be attend the interviews, all the things. And here every day class video record also guys, okay. Everyday class video record, link also sharing, link sharing, yeah? So class material sharing and the class video record, link also sharing. When you want, if you are having any queries, doubts, you can rewatch again one more time, okay. And whatever the programs we are doing practice in our session, so in the this 2 hours period we are doing multiple programs practice, so those all programs, nothing but those all coding programs also I will say to you, to your mails, okay. So simply live coding, live coding in the class only. So live coding will do, and I will share programs, and share all programs. Just the details I'm giving guys, later we will discuss about the Python later slowly, okay na? So far is it clear all the people about the duration, all the things, so no need to be learn complete full stack development related. So if you want to be becoming like a full stack developer, then you need to be learn these all things, so I want only Python means, so then you can choose separate one, okay. So this is 45 days, and total full stack means the 2.5 months required. So if you are becoming like a full stack web developer, what is the use means, so you can develop applications like Zomato, Swiggy, BookMyShow, Amazon, Flipkart, okay, Facebook, YouTube, like these kind of applications, simply web applications, we can design, okay. So what is web applications guys, web apps, web applications we can develop as a full stack developer, as a full stack developer. So I don't want to be develop the web applications, I don't want develop the web applications, I want to be developing the data science related applications, then only Python language enough, okay na? So Django framework not required. Django framework is required for only web development. Web development means many applications we have, Zomato, Swiggy, BookMyShow, like that. So if you want to be becoming like a data science developer, then Python language enough. After that, some additional course, data science related additional course you are going to be learn. If you want to be becoming like a machine learning developer, then Python language you need to be learn, and then machine learning related you need to be learn extra, okay. If you want to be developing robotics related applications, then Python required robotics related additional course you are going to be learn. If you want to be do automation testing, okay, manual testing, automation testing there, so Python automation testing nowadays more popularity there. Previously using Java people will do the testing, now using the Python more easily people are doing testing, okay. So then Python language people are learning, and then testing related learning combination, okay. So that's why here nowadays Python is called like a general purpose programming, okay? Python is called as a general purpose programming, Python is called as a general purpose programming language nowadays. So here in interviews also people will ask why Python, why Python is called as a general purpose programming language. Okay, so why people are calling Python language as a general purpose language. Okay, na? So for that we need to be give the answers, more answer. So Python language is required to developing the many kind of applications. Python language, Python language is required, guys. Why required? To develop, to develop, to develop many many kind of applications in the real time. Okay, in real time scenario. Python language is required to developing the many kind of applications in the real time. For example, so if you want to be developing, so data science related, guys, data science, data science applications. If you want to be developing, then Python language is required. Python language required, guys. Next, so data analytics applications. If you want to be design, then Python is required, guys. So if you want to be developing simply web applications, then Python language required. Okay, I'll tell about these all applications. Just wait. For web application, Python language required. Here, web application nothing but like Amazon, Amazon, okay, Flipkart, Book My Show, Book My Show, Book My Show, Zomato, Zomato, Swiggy, like so many. Okay. So next, deep learning is there. Deep learning is there, and machine learning is there, guys. Machine learning. Okay. Machine learning is there, and robotics there, guys. Robotics related, robotics applications. If you want to be developing, then Python is required. Okay, and gaming applications, guys, gaming or animation. So nowadays so many kids always almost all the kids nowadays using the animation games in their homes. Okay, so if you are giving mobiles, immediately they are opening the games. So these gamings also using the Python language, so more easily we can develop in. Okay, so networking related applications you want to be developing, Python is required. Okay, so testing related, guys, testing related applications also Python is required. Automation testing, okay, manual testing there with Python people are doing nowadays. Previously using Java doing, okay, nowadays using Python people are doing. Understanding? Not only these things, guys, like this many are there, like this many are there. Testing related, robotics related, gaming related, deep learning, machine learning, web application, data science related, like that. Okay, na? So web scraping is there, for example. Web scraping, web scraping applications. Web scraping applications means in the internet we have the many applications, existing applications. Using the existing applications we can steal the data. Okay, we can extract the existing data from the existing applications, and we can use that data in our application development. Okay, for example, here one application is there, one college related application is there. So JNTU Hyderabad, okay, one university is there. So for that one website is there. Okay, so here some development is there. JNTU college related development is there. Presentation. So I don't want to be developer for my college. So my college is, for example, Nagarjuna University. Just assumption. Okay. So here I want to be developing. So here many code we can get from this existing application only. So from here we will get some code and we will use here, and we can complete our application more easily. So from the existing website, if we are stealing the coding, whatever we required, that is we are calling web scraping technically. Okay. So this web scraping more easy using the Python language. Using Python language. Clear, guys? So like this, these all kind of applications. If you want to be developing in the real time, for these all things, Python language is common. Which language is common? Python, not other language like Java, .NET. Python is common for these all languages. That's why nowadays Python is called as a general purpose programming language to developing these all kind of applications. Are you understanding why Python is required means so different people will work on different areas in the real time, but these all people should be required to know about the Python. Okay, guys? So assumption here, I'm learning Python. I'm learning guys Python here. Okay. So after that here, so different things already I given some names. So artificial intelligence, artificial intelligence, artificial intelligence application I want to be developing. So simply I'm giving data science again. Some names I'm giving. So data science related, web development related, okay, web development, next DevOps related, Azure related, Azure related, robotics related, okay, got it? Robotics related, testing related, okay. For example, these applications, if you want to be developing in the real time. So these all are courses, guys. Each course joined by 100 students. Assumption. Each course joined by 100 students. Data science also 100. Web development also 100. DevOps 100. Azure 100. Robotics testing. Okay. So separately joined people here. Data science separately 100 people joined. Data science 100 people joined. Web development 100 people joined. Okay. So totally here 7 courses there. 7 into 100, 700. These all 700 students are required to know which language? Python language. These all 700 students required to be know about the Python language. That's why this Python is getting more demanding nowadays in the market. Okay, so more people learning. Why means they want to be choose their career in these all sectors. So one more point you can see here. Just I'm learning about the Python, guys. As a fresher, I'm learning about the Python. Okay. So okay, you're choosing the Python language. Python language. After that, so many companies there, guys. Many companies there. So here one company is there. Here one company is there. Real-time companies. Okay. So like many companies there. Just assumption. Hmm. Now here Wipro company is there, guys. Wipro company is there. So in Wipro company, artificial intelligence related applications developing. Wipro company people, artificial intelligence related applications developing. For example, so Infosys there, guys. In Infosys company, testing related applications designing. Testing related applications designing. Okay. So next here TCS there, guys. In TCS data science, simply data data science apps designing. Okay. So next here one more company is there. For example, Google company is there. So here Azure related apps designing. Right. Okay. So here one more company. Here one more company. For example, you can take it any company, Accenture, okay, Capgemini, Cognizant, like so many there MNCs. So here DevOps related there is assumption like this. So right now, now these AI applications, guys, AI applications using the Python only, using the Python. Python is required to define to develop in the AI related applications. Okay, so testing applications, for example, using Java, they are designing Java language, and data science related also Python is required here. Python is required. Azure related also Python is required. Okay, and DevOps related also Python is required. Along with Python, some other subject knowledge also required. Okay, so now here, as a student, if you are choosing Java language for learning, if you are choosing Java language for learning, okay, so then how many companies are focusing on you? How many companies are focusing on you means only one company focusing here. Okay, so not only one company, guys, in real time, just for example I'm telling. Okay, so only Infosys company focusing on you for testing the application, testing application development purpose. Okay, so if you are learning as a student Python, if you are learning as a student Python, guys, this Python, then these all companies, so this company, okay, this company and this one, so these all people, so focusing on Python related students. So they are choosing the Python student, and later they will give training on this UI development. They will give the training on AI development. Okay, and here TCS people hiring the Python students. Later they will train on data science related. Okay, Google company hiring the Python students, hiring on Azure app, Azure development. Got it? So it means more interview calls we will get, more companies looking for Python learners. Not only learners, Python developers also, real-time people. So after putting some experience, people after completing 2 3 years, they are changing to other company. So then immediately more calls coming and more packages they are giving. So like that, we'll get number of opportunities, guys, compared to the other languages. Understanding? So that's why nowadays people are calling this Python is a general purpose programming language. So five 5 to 6 years back, guys, 5 6 years back, so all the people using Java has more market, good market, and later .NET is there. First Java is there, more demanding, and next .NET is there. So 6 years back, no Python. 6 years back, no Python. People are not learning the Python related. But from last 6 years onwards, year by year, increasing Python popularity, increasing the Python popularity. So nowadays, this present year, compared to the Java, .NET, all other languages, more people learning Python language only because of the security life. Clear this one? Yeah. So just later, so in Python compared to the Java other languages, in Python what are the benefits there? I will tell. This is all just over you guys. Okay, and I'll show you in internet also one website. So that is TIOBE index there, guys. TIOBE index. So this is a website, guys. This is a website. This website giving ratings, guys. This website giving the ratings to the all popular languages. Okay, for every month, in every month, this website releasing the ratings for every popular language. So we have the many popular languages like Python, C, C++, Java, C Sharp, Visual Basics, SQL, okay, R language, Go language, like many languages there, guys. Many languages there. Okay, out of these all languages, which one having highest rating, which one having highest demanding, so you will understanding here. Just you can see here, Python language, guys. Python language, so rating is 16 plus there. Okay, and the change rating, this is growth rating, guys. Growth rating. Okay, so 3 point plus 3 there, plus 3 there simply. C language is evergreen language, guys. C language is evergreen language. Okay, so always all the people learning C language olden days. So if you want to be learn Java, if you want to be learn .NET, so first the people learning the C language, people learning the C language, and then later choosing learning Java related or .NET related. But if you want to learn Python, so without C language, directly we can learn Python. Why means Python is that much easy. So I'll tell separately features of Python, then you will understanding really Python is easy or not. Okay. So directly if you are trying to learn Java, so Java syntax, these all things more complex. So students are not understanding. Some people are crying literally. Okay. So that's why first the people are choosing the C language. So here all the coding related basic fundamentals people are learning, and then later trying to start okay, trying to learn this Java related syntaxes. Clear guys? Yeah. So now Python related compared to Java, you can see here. So Java growth rating just 1.7 is there guys. Python growth rating 3.7 is there. Okay. C sharp guys, this is the .NET. C sharp growth rating you can see guys. So day by day .NET growth is okay, going fall down guys. So .NET growth is going fall down, and Java is maintaining some growth, but Python is maintaining more growth. Okay, C++, these all things like one family. Understanding? So you can go down here, graph there guys. Here graph there. So I'm putting in this Python. Okay. So Python see here 2022 year. Python actually introduced in the 1991 year only. 1991 year only introduced. Okay. So almost 2016 17 up to 2016 or 17 guys. So people are not using, okay, people are not using Python much more, only for some scientific applications or rocket science applications, like a high level applications, high level people used this Python. Okay. So from 2016 onwards, so people are thinking about Python related. So from the 2018 onwards, you can see this growth guys increasing day by day increasing. Okay. So like this going forward only Python growth. Hope you understanding this. And you can see this Java growth guys. So almost in the year 2000 or 2002, in between that year, okay, 2002 2002, so Java got the highest rating up to still now guys. Okay, till now toppest rating got by Java only. So 26 rating, 26 rating got that year, in that year. Okay. So that time all people so talking about Java only, Java. Okay, after learning Java immediately job, and getting lakhs of salaries. Okay. So later like this, right now this is day by day going fall down. Understanding? So, and right now Python having 16 rating, but toppest rating so far is for Java only. So in the year 2000, nearly in that year's gap, Java got it that 26 rating. Okay. So C language you can see here, C language, and C++, Java. This is C sharp. Okay, forget about these all languages. Right. So how this site giving this rating, based on which factors, based on which reasons, this site giving these all ratings for every language means. So every year, how many people are learning. Okay. So the index can be used to check whether your programming skills are still up to date, is there your skills are not, like checking. And every year how many people are learning, every year how many people are learning. So here you can see the ratings are based on the number of skilled engineers worldwide. For example, worldwide 10 lakhs engineers there, programming engineers 10 lakhs there guys. Okay. So out of the 10 lakhs right now, for example 3 more than 3 lakhs, more than 3 lakhs, so Python engineers only there, Python engineers only there. Remaining all languages only 7 lakh there, like that. More people, okay, more people, skilled people. So Python skill development related only there. Okay. And also more new projects nowadays, more new projects coming on Python technology only. Okay, and also already existing employees who are working on Java related, .NET related, or any other language related, those all people now if they want to change to their career, so all people first choosing the Python only. That is more easy. That is more easy. Okay, and also we have some search engines like we have Google search engine, Bing, Yahoo, Wikipedia, Amazon, YouTube, okay, Baidu's, like so many are there. So in these all search engines, so people are searching about the Python only more and more. Okay, 100 people searching for Java, then 300 people searching for Python. So most of the people are looking for Python only in the search engines. Okay, so like that by following these all factors, guys, and another factor also, after learning particular language, so immediately people are getting job or not. Okay, so based on that factor, and highest salaries, the more packages we are getting or not, by learning particular language, based on this factor, so this site giving ratings. All of you understanding what I'm telling? These all are why we need to learn Python. For that, I'm explaining these all things. Okay, I'm not starting about the Python related features. What are the specifications are there in the Python? So slowly I will start these all things. That's why you can choose Python language directly, no problem, without learning any other language like C, C++, like that. So Java people, C sharp people, nothing but .NET people. So people choosing first C language, but Python people not required to learn C language, directly can learn Python. Okay, yeah. Next, so why Python? Why Python required? Or else why Python required to learn. So for this, I'll tell some points. So Python is providing so many benefits, guys. Okay, using the Python language as a developer or as a learner, we will get lot of advantages compared to the other languages. Compared to the other languages. Okay, for example, Java learner there or .NET learner there. You can compare with them as a Python learner what benefits we have. So we will discuss about that one, guys. We will discuss about that one. So simply we can say Python is more easy. Python is more easy language to learn. Python is more easy language to learn. So this is my point. This is my point. How can you say Python is more easy to learn? How can you say? So we need to give some explanation for that. Am I right? Yeah. So I'll tell about that one, guys. Python is more easy language to learn. Means in the Python, I want to be print a hello message. Okay, hello student. Like one message I want to be display, guys. So then in Python, you can see, guys, all the people focus on this point. In Python, we have one function named as print. One function which name as print function. Using the print function, we can print the message. Using the print function, we can print message in Python. That's it. What is the use of print function means? Using the print function, we can print or we can display message on the Python console. So what I want to be display? Hello student. Hello student. That's it. The single line we are writing and later we are executing this Python. How we are executing these all things later I will show you clearly. Okay, just assumption. So by writing this single statement, we can print hello student. Hello student, we can print it. Okay, the same message in Java or else .NET, guys. I want to be print the same message hello student. So then here class, this is a keyword. What is this class? We need to be know about first of all definition. Okay, class is a keyword. For writing this, this is keyword. Next, sample I'm taking, curly brace. Okay, later I will explain in, just wait. Next, public public static void main, public static void main, string string list of args, and then again curly brace, and then here system dot out dot println. I will explain in, just wait. Println, and then here hello student, and then semicolon also. Semicolon also we need to be give it. Yes, yes. So if I want to be print hello student message in Python, I need to be know about only one function definition. What is the use of print function? Print function is used to display some message in the Python console. That's it. Okay. Now in Java, if I want to be print the same message, if I want to be print the same message in Java, I need to be know about first of all what is the use of class keyword. If this keyword or any other type, we need to be know what is the use of this one. This is the class name. Okay. If we want to be create this class name, again we have some rules and regulations. Okay. So if I want to sample, like I can create class name. If I want sample one, I can create. If I'm creating like one sample, then this is error. This is showing error. This is not possible. One sample. Okay. It means starting digits not allowed. Having some rules. We need to learn about these rules first of all. Understanding? So in my sample, something syntaxes I'm giving as something syntaxes. For example, here star I'm using. Okay. So this is not allowed. This is not allowed. So it means first of all I need to be know about these all rules and regulations. Later this curly brace having its own behavior. Okay, public having its own meaning. In this place we can write public, we can write private, we can write protect. If I'm using public, what happened? If I'm using private, what happened? If I'm using protect, what happening? Okay, so we need to be learn first of all these all definitions, concepts we need to be learning, guys. So here also many things we can use. Here also many things we can use, guys. Okay, and void main. This is a method, main method. Okay, and later the string and args, and then again this curly brace. So system is a class, guys. System is a class. Out is a object. What is class? What is object? What is a method? Println is a method, like a print method. Okay, and now our message, and then this semicolon also having meaning. If semicolon not there in the Java, then it gives one big slapping, error throwing. You are not following my rule, so I don't want to give you output like it written. Understanding? So as a developer, just you are Java learner, guys. Initial days, you are in the initial days assumption. So if you want to write this hello message, so then first of all we need to be focused on these all definitions. So that's why students, so many students are feeling like more burden when they are learning the Java. So many concepts I need to learn, so a lot of confusing is there, like that they are thinking like anything. Are you understanding, my dear students? Okay, if you are choosing Python, simply learning about only one function, what is the use of that, and printing that message. Okay, that's why we can say Python is more easy language to learn. Do you agree with this one, or still not agree? Yes. So this is just one region, guys. This just one point. So for only small output purpose, we are writing like these many of lines. So in the real-time application, so we are creating hundreds of lines. For example, thousands of lines we are creating. Okay, so 1,000 lines in Java using Java, I'm creating 1,000 lines. Okay, the same requirement, in Python with less than 500 lines, we can develop. Okay, To developing one application using Java language, 1,000 lines code if required. The same application using Python if we are developing less than 500 lines of code enough. Many lines of code saving. So if more lines of code saving, what are the benefits? So you can see guys. For every programming language, top to bottom executing guys. Top to bottom, line by line executing. So here I have one line, immediately that line executing. But here I have many lines. Here I have many lines, line 1, line 2, line 3, like that. So it will take some extra time. It will take some extra time. Understanding? So 1,000 lines, for 1,000 lines executing purpose, for example, 10 minutes time taking, assumption, just assumption guys, 10 minutes time taking, 500 lines coding execution purpose, 5 minutes enough. It means application performance increasing. Using Python, our application performance is increasing more. Okay, and also development time saving, simply duration of the project saving. So 500 lines within 1 month developing, within 1 month, for example, 1,000 lines of code, 2 months taking, 2 months time taking. Understanding? So if I'm using Python 1 month, within 1 month developing, so obviously the rest of the month, remaining month, time saving. In that time period we can design another application. Understanding? Okay. For every month, for every month, to developing this Java, company people focusing 2 lakhs money, 2 lakhs guys, assumption cost, 2 lakhs spending. So 2 months they are developing means 4 lakhs totally. Okay, so every month 2 lakhs, 2 months means 4 lakhs. Sorry. Python is within 1 month we are developing, so obviously the 2 lakhs money enough. It means cost of the project saving or not, using the Python, cost of the project saving or not, means obviously saving. So real time guys, so real time, if you are using the Python language to developing your application, then cost of the project saving, duration of the project saving, and best performance we are giving, best performance we are giving. Okay, so all the company people like Infosys, Wipro, TCS, IBM, Google, these all people thinking about what? They need to save time, they need to save money, they need to give best product. These three factors all the companies are focusing. Okay, so that's why nowadays many companies are choosing Python language to developing their new projects. Is it clear? So these three are the main factors: cost saving, duration saving, performance increasing, and many benefits there. So developers also guys, developers also using Java when they are developing application, so they are getting lot of burden they are getting. They need to be learn many things. Okay, they need to be spend more time. So lot of burden is there on the developers. But if they are using Python language, so compared to Java, some less burden only there to developing their application. Obviously, developers also very interested to use Python language to developing their application in the real-time companies. Understanding? And here, so if less lines of code is there means readability is increasing. In Python, readability increasing. Easily we can understanding. By reading this line, we will understanding, going to print hello student. But here readability is not easy. Complexity increasing here. Complexity increasing. Hello message displaying. But what are the uses of these all things? What is the use of these all words? Okay. So understanding is not easy. Complexity increasing. So like that, multiple benefits there, guys, using the Python language. So this is I given only 1 point, 1 point only. Like many points there, like many points there. Okay, now. So one more benefit I'll tell compared to the Java in Python. What are the benefits there? Okay. So Python follows a dynamic memory allocation. Simply Python follows dynamic memory allocation. It's very, very important point. Python follows the dynamic memory allocation. What is the dynamic memory allocation? Okay. Yeah. In Python, guys, a equal to 10, a equal to 10. Okay. So b equal to 20. Like we can write b equal to 20 like this, or 20.5 like this we can write. So these things we are calling variables. So we have the separate section for variables. That time more we can learn. So right now just assumption. So I'm storing 10 value into a variable. I'm storing 20.50 float value into b variable. Okay. So here as a Python developer, just we are giving data. Okay. Whenever we are executing this Python, then what is this value? This is the integer value, into value. Then in Python memory allocation, for every programming language, guys, some memory allocation is there. Okay. In the Python memory allocation, like one memory is creating. Okay, one memory is creating. In this memory, value 10 creating, and this memory is holding by or represented by a variable. Okay. Next, whenever this line executing, this is the float value. Because of the float value, so whatever the memory size required, that is allocated automatically by Python only, not by developer, guys. Not by developer, by Python only allocating whatever the memory size is required for value. Okay, it means developer is not responsible to managing the memory for the variables based on the data, based on the data. Is it clear, guys? Yeah. Now you can see here in Java, this is in Python. In Python, this one. Next, in Java. In Java, first come to here Python. In Python, variable name equal to value, guys. Variable value, variable value. This is syntax, guys. Variable name equal to variable value. This is a variable name. This is a variable value. Okay, using equal to symbol we are creating. This is a syntax. Syntax, guys. Okay. In Java, data type, data type data type followed by variable name equal to variable value. Okay, and followed by semicolon. This is syntax in Java. This is syntax in Java. Okay, so in Python also this is same, but here data type is there. So it means so int a. So before assigning the value, this value, before assigning into variable, first of all this variable is what data type, what type of data is required for this variable, that is representing by using data type. Now int a given, it means in the a variable only integer value is required. Okay, that's why we can give it like this. So here I'm using int, but if I'm using here 10.50, this is the float value. But what required in the A, what type is required? Integer type. So integer type data is required, but given float type. So this line not executing, showing errors. Our program is showing error. It means as a developer, we are only responsible what kind of value is required for this particular variable. If we are not following that rule, then Java is not executing programming. It throws errors. Clear? Okay. Again, you can see here. So int a 10. Next, int b, int not int. Here we have the long, guys. So long a equal to 10. Just assumption, guys. Next, float a equal to 10. Okay, and everywhere here semicolon is also required. So that. Next, we have double, like another data type, double a equal to 10. Okay, so in Java, focus on this. So int a, it means some memory is required, guys. Some memory is required. So this memory is required for saving the 10 because of int. Okay. Next long a, value is same, but long data type I given. Long means compared to the int, some more memory is required. Some more memory is created. So I'm storing 10. Okay. So it means this size is enough, but the remaining size is wasting. Okay. Next, because of the float, guys, so more memory is creating, but my value is 10 only. So nothing but this entire memory is wasting. Okay. Next, because of the double, guys, like more big memory is creating, and my value is 10 only. Okay. Yeah. So now you can focus, guys. So as a developer, instead of giving integer data type like this statement, if I'm giving like this double A, then in the memory allocation in Java programming, in the memory allocation, more memory is creating. Okay. So obviously this entire memory is wasting. It means as a developer, we are only responsible. Developers only responsible how much memory is required for a particular value, or a particular value. So then only we can saving the memory. Otherwise a lot of memory is wasting. So memory is also very important, guys. If you are buying more memory, more amount we need to be spent. For example, we are using mobiles. In our mobile, so 8 GB RAM space, okay, 1000 rupees there, for example. If you are taking 16 GB, okay, then more amount we are spending. If you are taking 64 GB space, then memory is cost increasing. Okay. So obviously memory size, storage memory size increasing, then cost of the project, cost of the item also increasing. Understanding? So same like in these real time applications also. So if memory size increasing, then obviously cost of the project increasing. Okay. If it is Python, guys, if it is Python, so we don't have this data type declaration. Okay. So just we are giving variable equal to value, whatever the type of value is there, based on the value type, this memory is required. Okay, this big memory is required or this small memory is required, that is understanding by Python and creating by Python. So developer is not responsible. That is one of the biggest advantage in Python. Come on, guys, are you understanding this point? Dynamic memory allocation point. Okay. So lot of burden reducing on Python developers. So like many features there, guys, like many features there. I'm not teaching all the features today only, like many Python features there. So today just I given why required to learn Python. So tomorrow onwards, what is Python definition and what are the more benefits there if you are learning Python like this. Okay. So nearly 15 benefits we will discuss. Then you will understanding. So why I need to learn Python. After that, who developed Python, when developed Python, where developed Python. Okay, nothing but history of the Python and what type of versions there in Python. Okay, present version what is there, real time versions, in the real time companies what versions they are using. So like one by one we will discuss. Okay, so if you are attending the tomorrow session also, then you will understanding more clearly about the Python language. Okay. Yeah, guys, that's it for this day. So this is the only demo session, that's why early I'm closing. And after completing some days, so I will interact with the students also. Whenever you are having the doubts, you can raise your doubts and I'll clarify those doubts in the class only. Okay. So before closing the session, I will clarify your doubts every day. So I will stop now here. If you are having any queries, if you are having any queries related to course duration, time, okay, or anything, so you can ask me question. Okay. So thank you, guys, for this day. I'll stop here.